Good day, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. I wanted to highlight here something I've discovered in a random way about HFT backtesting. Now, a couple of things to take note on this project here. It's called HFT Backtest. It's been fairly updated in the last couple of weeks. So it's October 23rd right now. So this project is written in Rust, which is the new up and coming C compiler, C compiler, C compiled, C++ compile fast language and cleaner. So I'm kind of impressed by what this project is about. So let's go through some of the features here. A number, a JIT, just-in-time function, Python, tick-by-tick simulation, customizable time interval, or based on the feed and order receipt. Full order book construction on LT market by market, L3 market by order feeds. Backtest accounting for feed and order latency, and it goes on. And the thing is that it seems to be mostly for crypto. But even if it's for crypto only, I didn't highlight in an article I posted yesterday that if you're trying to do market making, in one of my articles I posted on my website, quantlabs.net. So if you just go under blog here, what you'll find in there is an article I put about just what is market making, because that's where most of the folks that do this are making cash and big profit in market making. Some will say it's not legit, it's not moral, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not here to discuss that. I'm here to say what is market making. So if you look at this article here, how to get started with market making, a beginner guide, you can read that, and that's how it's done. This one was, I believe it's, can't remember what the coding. I don't know if there is a project associated with this, but there's more and more projects out there in market making, and that's where a lot of the profits being made. But let me just go through this quick. So this project here that I just mentioned is for crypto, and you can see here Bybit and Binance futures, and it's all in Rust only. So there's a lot of effort made and put into this project. But I came across here and I thought to myself, well, you might not be a big futures trader or a big options trader to market make. And you might not even have an account big enough to do it if you're going to go the old conventional way. I thought to myself, what place can you go to practice market making before you go into the real markets? Binance Futures is one, obviously. It's enough volume there. I checked the volume and it's pretty strong. So, anyway, still with Binance, a lot of people are regulated to death, as we know, and they don't have access to Binance because, I mean, okay, let's say Binance is a cartel or whatever bad that they are, but you just want to practice with a small amount of cash that you're willing to lose to practice market making in a crypto's futures market. What's wrong with that? Why can't people do that? So, because if you're like me, Britain, Canada, US can't access Binance, we're stuck. So I've listed a couple of places you can go. Uniswap might be one, but there might not be enough volume there to do that. And as I said at the bottom, strongly recommend to follow the laws where you live, just so you know. So coming back to this course, to this project, is it something that you can work with uh, on Bybit or Binance Futures? Now I don't know anything about Bybit where they are supported, but this can be a huge hindrance for people that want to move into this space and doing HFT related stuff. And Rust is obviously an up and coming language. I think it's number 11 on the TO uh, ranking, the programming language ranking, which means it's getting serious. So when you look at how well documented this project is, okay, so you get full documentation here, which will take you to something like this. So let me just show you as an example. Okay. So here we have all these different examples. Okay. Really, I mean, this is impressive what this person group did to really learn about um, HFT related projects and examples in Rust, the up and coming language. Grid testing for high frequency. Look at the amount of documentation put in there. Um, working with market depth and trades. This is all related around HFT related stuff. I can overwhelm you and go through it, but it's very, very impressive. This is a path you want to go down. I'm currently still about one third of the way of my C++ book. And as I said before, I'm trying to follow the closest path to the high paying jobs out there for HFT, even though realistically, I don't think I'll ever get one. But this is an interesting project to be aware of, and I'm just letting you know about it. So it's well documented, up to date, and as I said before, it's done in Rust. So on top of that, if you follow the future path here, blah blah blah, get started. I don't know if it works or not. Should be no reason why it shouldn't. Here's all the tutorials, as I mentioned, making multiple markets, order latency, the impact of it. These are modern high frequency trading concepts that you can test right now. And then you can see complete process of back testing finance futures. Pretty impressive. Now, as I said, if you have a Binance account from the olden days, maybe you may be able to get the data from Binance, but you won't be able to trade on Binance. That's one other way. Think about it, if you have an old Binance account. So here's the impressive thing about this particular project. Uh, they got a roadmap. So uh, implemented in Rust due to the limitations of Numba, performance is crucial given the size of high frequency data. Imminent task is to integrate HFT backtest in Python with HFT backtest in Rust by using a Rust implementation as the back end. So I guess they're going to replace Numba. Data data format currently different needs to be unified. So I guess there's two different projects here in one, Python and Rust. Pure Python side and a performance reporting tool should be improved to provide a more performance metrics with increased speed. So I guess they're looking for contributors. So get in on it. This is how these kind of projects grow. So here's the roadmap. See if there's anything new in there. Add live trading support, more performance metrics and visualization features on the reporting tool. Okay, so we've seen this picture before. Backtester.com, I believe, has tried to go out and do this exact same type of thing. So if I go to backtester.com, I believe, or is it Backtrader? No, Backtrader. So I go backtrader.com. Well, that's not good. They were a great platform to backtest on in Python, and then they try to grow into a full-on platform, I guess. And it's the same thing with this other project here I'm mentioning. Once you start to see that, no different than OpenBB. See how this backtrader.com. Here we go. So this is the project I'm talking about. So as I said about OpenBB, they brought in a lot of people that were really supportive of the project, including me, and I put a lot of investment of time into that. If they're trying to grow a future with it, be very wary of that because they pretty well shut out a lot of those people, hoping that they would become eventual long-term customers of them to support the project. But essentially, they went and just disable a lot of the old functionality, meaning what you put in infrastructure-wise became outdated very quickly, and they basically bastardized it. And I don't know where it's at now because it's insignificant to me as a project, but it's still something that at the time was really good. So learn, do not put a lot of dependence and future investment into these type of projects. Okay, back traders another one. I don't know how supportive they are on the open source front, but when you look at the likes of Quantcopian and what they went through, and a lot of people put a lot of investment in that project. And another one that's kind of out there still, Quant Connect is another. So from a learning perspective, there's nothing wrong with this. All I'm saying is don't put a lot of um, investment into a project and expect that to be around in 5 years. Okay, it may change. They may go paid, and then that will disable all what you put in and what you develop. I've seen that multiple times, as I already mentioned. So, really important to be aware of that. But from a learning perspective, as it stands right now, I think this is a fantastic project to go with. Um, if you want to follow what I'm doing, because I'm trying to stray away from that, I'm trying to stray away from the likes of, uh, uh, like if you want to get into a career or close to it, uh, this is what I do. And if you want to know more about what I do, just go to quantlabsnet, quantlabsnet.com. Okay, go to the Learn tab and join, and just get yourself a free C++ book as well. Another thing I've just put out there is under my program list, I put out a new course, a new algo trading course for people that are already in my list. The whole idea of this course, and it's a small amount. The reason I created it, and it goes back 10 years of all the different videos. It has all the concepts that you want for learning different types of trading strategies. So here we have, I've got a huge project description here, this link here, and it goes back 10 years, including MATLAB, which is still a fairly uh, popular platform for research. And if you want to see if you've got the chops to get into the C++ stuff, I would take this course or just at least learn what's in it. There's like hours upon hours here showing you how to build a Python trading environment, in Linux, interactive brokers, you name it, it's here. We've got a 2 hour video here at this link you can watch before you join. Something to consider. But again, if that's too much for you, join the join my email list as well. And that's it. What more can I tell you? But I just want to let you know about this project. Looks great. Be aware of what it could turn into. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.